Sometimes silence speaks more than words, and the silence of the Kisumu governor Anyang is speaking more to us than even he could say something. Anyang has been so silent lately, not silent about his work, not silent in his responsibilities as the governor, but silent on matters linda Mwananchi. In as much as other leaders in ODM, in as much as other people in ODM have been making the loudest noise, either supporting Edwin Sifuna and his Linda Mwananchi or criticizing Edwin Sifuna and his Linda Mwananchi, but according to Anyang, he has maintained his silence. He doesn't criticize, he doesn't support, he's just there. But to some extent we can read through his silence, because the high-octane rally happened in Kisumu, his county, the county he is leading. Kisumu is like the capital city of the Luo nation. Kisumu is where decisions are made. Kisumu has been the city which makes decisions for the whole Luo Nyanza. Whatever happens in Kisumu, whatever decision is made by the people of Kisumu, in most cases you find out that other people from other counties, including Siaya, Migori, Homa Bay, they follow suit. And the Linda Mwananchi factions rally yesterday, Anyang never said anything. A day to the rally, he said nothing. 2 days to the rally, he said nothing. 3 days to the rally, he said nothing. Not that he is unwell, not that he doesn't speak or that he doesn't address people or that he doesn't host functions. He has been having a lot of functions, but he has said nothing. And today on Monday, after the rally, many people were giving them post-mortem of what they saw in a Kisumu rally. But being his county that is leading, he said nothing. Not even condemning the goons, not even, congratulating Sifuna and Babu Wino, nothing. But one thing I can tell you for free, it's this. Anyang is with Edwin Sifuna. I have so many reasons why I'm saying this, and I'm gonna give you the reasons. Because for one, the kind of crowds Edwin Sifuna polled yesterday, it can change even someone who never liked them. In as much as maybe, let's say, Anyang never liked Sifuna, never liked Babu Wino and their kind of politics, and even the Linda Mwananchi. But after what happened yesterday, you can easily tell that Sifuna has gained another follower, has gained another one from the Linda ground, and that is Anyang. And by the way, you've never heard Anyang say that he's in the broad-based government. You've never heard him say that he is now working with the William Ruto. You have never seen or rather heard him say that. This is because he knows what Raila Odinga wanted. He has stayed quiet while everything has unfolded, and that silence is not empty, it is political. And in politics, everything you see has a meaning. If it's a silence, it means something. Yeah? And for Anyang, by the time he releases his statement, by the time he talks about the Linda Mwananchi and the Linda ground, many people will hide their faces. The same way to Ruth Odinga, yesterday after the massive rally in Kisumu, she kinda changed her mind. In fact, today, she wrote in her social media saying she's gonna make a big decision soon following the rally Edwin Sifuna held in Kisumu town. Yeah. But now, let's talk about Nyong'o. Nyong'o did not fight Edwin Sifuna, and his calm approach, it has opened a lot of signals, and actions on the ground show where his heart is, with the people and with Linda Mwananchi. And you know, like I've told, Kisumu is the heart of the Luo Nyanza, is the capital of the Luo Nyanza. And Nyong'o knows that the mood has shifted and he is standing on the side of the people. When William Ruto gave 30 million to Samuel Atandi, the member of parliament for Alego Usonga, to hire goons to beat up the Linda Mwananchi faction, Nyong'o said nothing. When all that was happening in his county, he gave no speech. He didn't even give a speech. He didn't say anything. However, we saw his deputy governor say something, saying that we need to have tolerance, we should stop goonism, let the whoever wants to come to Kisumu is welcome. That is according to his deputy. But according to Nyong'o himself, he said nothing. But this tells you something. Nyong'o is with Edwin Sifuna. Now, I want to tell you why I'm saying all this. I want to go 3 days before the rally happened. That was let's say 23rd. On 23rd, Governor Nyong'o had visitors. He had Her Excellency Catherine Mawe, the Norway ambassador to Kenya, alongside Dr. Shahin Nilofa, the UNICEF country representative. And here, you know, they had an opportunity to review the progress of the No One Is Kept Out, funded by the government of Norway and implemented in partnership with the UNICEF. Alikuwa tu kazi. But for a leader, a politician, hata kama kulikuwa na kazi, lazima angesema, no, this and this, we have guests here, we don't want to see them, or we want to see them. He never mentioned anything in regard to Linda Mwananchi. On 24th April 2026, he went to console the Member of Parliament, Dr. James Nyekal, and his family, and he conveyed his heartfelt sympathies following the passing of their matriarch, or the patriarch Mzee Eliud Nyekal Okaka. And here still, he stood, gave his speech, but he said nothing about Linda Mwananchi or about Edwin Sifuna hosting a rally in Kisumu. On 25th, that was on Saturday, when Edwin Sifuna and his team were in Vihiga, he said nothing equally. He joined the family, relatives, and the Kandaria village community in Nyakach, where they bid farewell to Mama Helen Aoko Ager. That was on 25th. He was given a chance to speak. He gave his speech. He never said anything political, anything about Linda Mwananchi, anything about Linda Ground, nothing. And yesterday, he said nothing completely. But today, on Monday, when many people are giving their postmortem of what happened in Kisumu, Nyong'o chose to work for the people. In as much as he didn't meet anyone, but he gave us a speech on his social media accounts. But the speech was not about the Linda Mwananchi. He was speaking about the revival of Winamport in Kisumu, where MV Uhuru 1 and MV Uhuru 2 sail weekly to Uganda and Tanzania. He was speaking about development. Remember, Nyong'o is not a nobody. Nyong'o is not a nobody. He's a governor, and is one person who was so much loved and trusted by Raila Odinga. You remember that time when Raila Odinga was headed for campaigns, when he was vying for the AU chairmanship. He entrusted Nyong'o with the party. He told Nyong'o to carry out everything. He gave him the powers to lead the party. He never gave the powers to Oburu Oginga. He never let Simba Arati to lead. He never led, or rather let Oparanya or an Abswamad or anyone else, not even Orengo. But he allowed Nyong'o. That tells you these people were very close. So when Oburu Oginga was crowned as the party leader, in fact, before even Raila Odinga's body was brought from India, speaks a lot. And since that time, Anyang has never spoken anything because he knows what is happening on the ground. And there is a video that has emerged online recently where Anyang was speaking good of Edwin Sifuna. In fact, he was asking people why they are so much possessed with Edwin Sifuna, that they should leave Edwin Sifuna to do his work as the Secretary General of ODM. In fact, there is something he mentioned about Edwin Sifuna. He told everyone who was there that Edwin Sifuna is built for the future. And even told them that mkiangalia vizuri mtaona Edwin Sifuna mbele. So Nyong'o had prophesied, had foreseen as a moment, a Sifuna moment when he could lead this country, when Sifuna could lead a movement. And you know, Edwin Sifuna is someone who was well built by Raila Odinga, and that is why he doesn't want to leave ODM. He wants to have his movement in the name of his father, Raila Odinga. His political father is the one who taught him everything that Sifuna knows. So by everything that I've explained here, it is a clear indication that Anyang is shifting to Linda Mwananchi. He is with Edwin Sifuna and is Linda Mwananchi faction. I don't know what you think. You have your opinions, I know, but you can write them in the comment section. We'll have a debate. I'll respond to every comment. Kindly, let's maintain peace and let's maintain decorum. Whatever we're gonna debate in the comment section may form a basis of whatever video we're gonna make next. Kindly hit the notification bell so that you can be receiving notifications each and every time we bring you a new